We have the brand new 2019 Honda HR-V and a new trim level, and I'm going to take you on a test drive with it. Hi, I'm Justin Thompson here at Smail Honda in Greensburg, PA. Let's check it out. All right, guys, brand new with 2019 on the Honda HR-V. They did a facelift on the front. You'll notice that the chrome trim right here is going to be a little bit different. You do have the LED daytime running lights that angle down a little differently as well. That piano black body style at the bottom there, that's significant to the sport model. Same with the black chrome up on the top here. You do have the nice aluminum alloy wheels with a different spoke pattern there. Also, you have the flat black paint on there. Piano black trim on the outside. You're going to get the roof rails on the sport model as well. Of course, all-wheel drive. Great, guys. Let's jump in the car. I'll show you the options inside and we'll take it for a ride. Wanted to showcase this trim level because it's new to 2019 with the HR-V. The touchscreen, real quick, is just a little bit different. The interface looks a little different. The smartphone connection, you do have the ability underneath the dash here, and there's a spot to set your phone. You can plug into the USB port with the phone icon and have either your Apple or Android. You can use Apple CarPlay or Android Auto now, and actually use your Google Maps as your navigation on the screen here. So you don't have to go to the top model in order to get navigation. So that's the main difference, at least on the touchscreen there. The sport model is going to give you the leather wrap steering wheel, the leather wrap shifter. You're also going to have a little different design on the shifter as well. The paddle shifters. And then the other thing that you have are the sport pedals as well. So everything else is basically the same. You have the electronic parking brake. In order to take that off, you depress the brake on the floor and press down on the same mechanism that releases it. And remember, brake holds. So for those of you who have looked at the other videos on the HR-V, that's going to allow you to have the vehicle in drive and relieve your foot off the brake if you're at a traffic light or something. So let's take it out on the road. Still got that 1.8 liter four-cylinder engine with the CVT transmission. That's continuous variable transmission. All right, guys, here's a perfect example of when to use brake hold. So I have it on right now. I have it in drive. I have brake hold on. I actually set it before we left the dealership. This is something that can be left on all day long. You don't have to keep hitting it every time you want to use it. So I can take my foot off the brake and we're not going anywhere. I release it just by hitting the accelerator, and then whenever I come to a complete stop again, using the brake on the floor, you're going to have hold come back up on the dash. So whether that's an hour later, 2 minutes later, it doesn't matter. It's going to go ahead and do that. Great on hills as well, so you don't drift in a car behind you. While we're waiting at the traffic light here, you do have two cup holders in here, and they're designed a little differently. They kind of pinch the cup that you put in. So the bigger the cup, it's one size fits all basically. Nice tight turning radius. The Hondas always have that. And that's a great thing. You have that speed sensitive power steering. So at slower speeds, it's going to loosen up to allow you to maneuver like in a parking lot or doing a U-turn, and then stiffen up whenever you get out on the road at higher speeds. You do have the Bluetooth integration. Again, the same as the other ones. So Android, I'm trying to learn a little bit better because I'm an Apple user. I know for a fact, and I believe you can do the same thing with Android, when you're plugged in, wirelessly at least, with the cell phone, you're going to be able to use the voice commands, even use a long hold on the voice command button to bring up Siri to contact anybody in your contacts list, as well as text message. You will be able to have Apple CarPlay as well and do the same thing through there. That's actually the best. The interface is nice. And it's really user-friendly. So in the whole Honda lineup, this HR-V, it's the entry-level crossover utility vehicle, if you will. So you have the HR-V is the smallest one, then the CR-V, and of course the Honda Pilot. Now the HR-V is a great transition from a car into a compact SUV or into an SUV, period, for those out there that are making that transition. This has a nice smooth feel. It is a unibody structure. You have the feel of a car, the handling of a car, and you have an all-wheel drive system too. This is actually mainly front-wheel drive. Whenever your wheels start to slip, it'll automatically engage in all-wheel drive for you. There are no buttons that you have to hit. And for those of you that are making that transition from a car, getting good gas mileage, into a SUV type vehicle and kind of bummed that you're going to be losing a little bit of gas mileage, don't worry so much, because the HR-V, you get 26 in the city, 31 on the highway with a combined 28 miles per gallon, between the two. You also have a 5-star overall crash test rating. So the HR-V is definitely awarded very high in the small SUV, compact SUV segment. Another thing to mention while we're sitting here, if you've taken a look at any of the other HR-Vs, the interior volume is going to be exactly the same. And the seats fold down the same way as well. So I'm testing out the acceleration here, guys. When you press that pedal down, you're going to get the speed. And that CVT transmission, you're just going to have that smooth transition up to speed. You're also going to see that glowing green light on the outside of the speedometer as well, like the other models and the years before it too. So it's going to glow green whenever the vehicle is being driven the most fuel efficient way. And then of course, when you step on the gas or use the accelerator, it turns white. Hey, you need to give it gas to go, but it's showing you, it's a visual to help you drive the vehicle the most fuel efficient way. So the warranty that you have on the Honda in 2019, they're staying the same. 3-year, 36,000 mile bumper to bumper, which takes care of all the internal features, all the electronics. And then you have a 5-year, 60,000 mile powertrain warranty, which is your engine, drivetrain, transmission, all-wheel drive system, all the major driving components of the vehicle. And on the steering wheel, you have the directional pad and the volume control on the left-hand side. You're able to toggle through the different source. So through FM, AM, if you have an iPod on there, Bluetooth connection, and of course your smartphone connection with Android Auto or Apple CarPlay. Again, the volume control. This, and I'll go to audio just so you can see, you can toggle back and forth between the phone and the audio, so you can, get to the phone connected and make a phone call, look up your recent phone calls, so and your contacts list as well. Now, Honda has their own text messaging capability and the cell phone integration, but check out Apple CarPlay or Android Auto. I think you guys will really like it, and it's just a really cool system, really easy to use. And here's why you should come to Smail Honda to buy your vehicle. We have a great sales department, really friendly atmosphere. The service department, award-winning, as well as the sales department. Well, not only are we going to try to get you to the car that you want, but we're also going to educate you on the way. We have the videos online, the videos that I do, and some of the other salesmen that can help you go over the vehicle, pick out some of the options that you like, figure out what vehicle is the best for you. When you stop into the dealership, you can get put together with a salesman like me, ask for Justin Thompson, and we'll take the time to figure out what vehicle is going to be the best for you, and then let you decide on the options or next steps forward. So a really easy dealership to deal with. Our service department is terrific. So we'd love for you to come down and check out a vehicle with us. And of course, we'd love to earn your business. So when you have free time, come down and check us out. And again, ask for me. So the backup camera, you have 3 camera angle views. The wide angle view, so you can see traffic coming from either side. The dynamic guidelines do change color to give you a projected angle into a parking spot. You have more to the straight on view, so you can kind of use the lines on the ground with the grid. And then there's a straight down view. You can back right up against the curb without hitting it. Just so you know, that dotted line, you're still about 2.5 feet away from the curb. And that's the 2019 Honda HR-V, the brand new sport model. I hope you enjoyed the ride as much as I did. Visit us on YouTube and check out the other videos that we have on the Hondas here on the lot. Visit us right here on Route 30 in Greensburg, PA, and ask for me, Justin Thompson, or visit us online at smailhonda.com. Thanks so much for watching.